Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you another Halloween tutorial. I posted this stapled up face on Instagram a couple days ago and you guys really wanted a tutorial, so we're just gonna jump right into it. Starting off, I am just applying some concealer to my face. I was just really sick and I guess that made me break out because my skin is not looking too hot, so I'm just taking a lot of Tarte Shape Tape and I am covering that up. I'm also going underneath my eyes and then I am going to prime my eyes with that as well. And then here I am just taking a tinted moisturizer to even out the rest of my face. And after that, taking this powder, translucent powder from Huda Beauty, I am applying this to set my face and focusing that underneath the eyes because that is where I tend to get the most creasing. And I'm going to contour / bronze my face just a little. This is just Hoola Light from Benefit and it's a super good bronzer if you are pale like me. So I am just taking that underneath the cheekbones and I am taking that on the hairline as well. Then for this look, I am mixing two of these blushes from the Balm and I'm focusing that on the very apples of my cheeks. And then next for my brows, I'm just keeping them very natural. I'm just using what I usually use. I am taking Gimme Brow from Benefit and then I am using this brow liner from Makeup Forever just to extend the tail of my brow and to darken it up a little. Taking this shade from the Lime Crime Venus palette, I'm going to be popping that into the crease of the eye and then blending that out so it's nice and diffused. I wanted to keep the eyes mainly just red tones so it matches with the rest of the look. So I am taking this next shade, Muse, from the same palette, and I'm focusing that on the outer portion of the eye to add some more depth and to get kind of that bloody color going on. And then I applied that onto my lower lash line as well. And taking this highlighter from NYX Cosmetics, I am just applying that onto the lid and onto my inner corner as well, just to add a little bit of dimension and get some shimmer going on. And then I'm taking the darkest shade from the Venus palette. It's a really nice chocolate brown. I'm taking that on the lower lash line and also into the outer corner. And now we are going to start doing the gory part of this look. We are going to be doing these cuts with this red body paint from Suva Beauty. If you don't have body paint, you could also use a red liquid lipstick, but that can stain, so just be careful if you use a lip product. And so I basically just did a straight line kind of going around my head near my temples, and then I am doing a straight line going right at my head. And obviously you don't need to be bald to do this look. You can just focus this on the face, but for me, I have no hair, so I like to extend my makeup onto my head as well. And then I'm taking two lines coming out from the mouth and then two lines coming down from the eyes, and I connected those. And then this next step here, I took this red shadow from Sugar Pill and I took that on a small shader brush. And basically we are just going to be running over the lines that we created with the body paint to make it a little bit more diffused looking and kind of irritated like a cut looks. And I'm going in next to deepen it up a little bit. I mixed that same red paint with a little bit of black, and I am just basically running this on the lines that we already have laid down, and this is just gonna add a little bit of depth to it. And then we are moving on to the staples, which is my favorite part of this look. I just added a little bit of white to a black body paint to make a nice gray shade, and I'm just going along and doing short little lines along the cuts that we have down to make it look like they are stapled together. And here I just added a little bit of silver pigment on top of the staples that we painted down. I just feel like it makes it look more like a staple since a staple has that metallic shine to it. Next, moving on to the lips, and I'm really sorry, this next part is hard to see what I'm doing because I am covering up my lips with a stupid mirror, so I need to get better at showing what I'm doing on my lips. I'm sorry, it's annoying. But I just mixed two liquid lipstick shades together, and then I added some gloss, and I made sure it was nice and diffused around the edges to kind of make our mouth look a little bit bloody. And then here I am just doing a simple black line on my upper lash line. And we have a couple steps left, and these steps are really going to make everything pop. So I'm taking a white body paint and I am adding a little white highlight on top of each staple. And this takes a little while, but trust me, it really helps to pull everything together and make everything pop. And for this last step, I am just adding a couple white highlights along the edges of the cut. And I feel like this just helps to make it pop and just pulls everything together, makes it stand out a little bit more to have those white highlights in there. So I feel like that's a very important step. And then last but not least, adding a little bit of splatter. I love doing this. I feel like it gives it such a nice texture and just makes it look blood splattery and more gory. And I just love it. So I just watered down a red body paint and I'm running my finger along the brush to give it that nice splattery effect. I popped in some contacts and some lashes and the look is complete. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!